Hello all, Serious Lee's here, back for some more finishing Permadeath, and I'm back on the base again. Today we're going to connect some of those lines. We're finally going to try reconnecting these lines that I've been putting off for forever. We did reconnect, where'd it go? Yeah, there it is, nitrogen. Nitrogen is pooling. That's a lot of nitrogen. I did connect the sulfurine back at the sulfurine base. That's connected, but at this base nothing else is connected. So today we're going to connect two lines, oxygen and cobalt. Paraffinium's going to have to wait because it took a little bit more time than I thought to set up the scaffolding that I'm going to use to show you how to do this. And I don't think I'll have enough time to set up another scaffolding. I did, however, buy enough resources to set up 3 full amounts of scaffolding, so I do not know where I am going to put all of these resources when I, that's a lot of ferrite dust, when I have to delete them. So let's get into it and show you this amazing scaffolding idea that I got from KJPC Gaming. It just never even occurred to me to even try this, because I was mentioning how one of the reasons it took me so long to hook these back up is because when I first hooked up the, which one was it? The paraffinium? Yeah, off on this side of the base. When I first hooked up this one, I almost died. I almost fell off of this cliff right here. And I was trying to connect it upwards. I came from there, was connecting it one thing at a time, and I was trying to connect the pipe up the cliff. And I had a weird bounce, and because I was going up the cliff, I had very little jetpack fuel. So I was connecting things down the cliff, and that made Karen nervous, and she mentioned that, that I was being reckless, and I'm like, yeah, I guess, but it's safer that way. And she's like, why didn't you just use scaffolding? And I'm like, because I'm lazy. Yeah, that's why. It's not because I didn't think about it, it's because I'm lazy. So the truth is, I am lazy, and I don't think I would do it this way again, because these take about a half an hour to set up each. I did those two. Lots of scaffolding. This is a huge spire. It takes way too long to set up. So in the future, especially on Permadeath or Survival, where resource slots are limited, 500 here, 250 in these slots. Yeah, I'm probably not going to do it this way. I'll do it this way probably for the paraffinium, or I'm at least going to show how I did this setup a little bit. Don't know that we're going to get all the way there today. So I think what we should do, let's see how many I can make. I do need quite a few of these. 183, that should be plenty. Okay, let's take the ship. Oh, I guess while I'm here at the base, I can show you. I got all of these things put in for all the landing pads. Don't know if they're all going to show up. Sometimes they don't all load in. Yeah, that far landing pad doesn't have them loading in. Oh well. Oh well. I've also been experimenting with some crystals here. See how that looks on the bottom of the biodomes. We'll see. But that's not what we're doing today. What we're doing today is not aesthetic, it's practical. We are going to get some, yeah, sure, let's start with this one. Let's just go to my ship instead of calling it in. Of course it's facing the exact opposite direction I want it to be, but that's okay. We're gonna go land over at the oxygen thing and try to connect it all the way back up the hill with a staircase. The staircase doesn't go all the way to the base, but it goes far enough down that I'm comfortable getting there, I think, with the jetpack. And then we should, in theory, be able to just walk it up the hill. Let's give that a try. I hope I don't need to reload the game. I hope this is not considered out of bounds for my base. We'll see though. I did just make a restore point, so... Build. Yeah, I've got the tech menu. Looks like we can do it. Looks like it's gonna work. Connection point there. And I don't know, should I connect it to the ground first? Yeah, why not to the bottom of the crater? Does it look weird coming straight across the crater? No, not really. Okay. Let's do that then. And let's connect it to this side since this one doesn't connect to the ground. Why is it not showing up there? Whatever. Good enough. We got a lot of walking to do today. Maybe we can get by with some running. And we do have to keep an eye that it doesn't disconnect as we're going along here. Yeah, it's going to go uphill after this one, so I am going to place this one right about here. Come on. And the next part is going to go... Hopefully there's a little gully I can put this in. Oh, that was a bad click. Ah! Oh well. That's what I get for scratching an eyelash out of my eye and then putting my hand back on my mouse too hard. I clicked the button and we dropped a line there. Why is this blue? What's going on? What's going on? Available to build, 0. I am out of ferrite dust. Oh no, it's all in the ship. Alright, well, okay, well, that misclick is good fortune. Good fortune. Because, let's get out of the build menu so I can do that. Get back into ship range. So let's delete the whole line. Lesson learned. Yeah, you have to delete the whole line. Okay. What do we have? One more connection? Yeah, this is the last one. Okay. So while we are in range of the ship, instead of having to call the ship in and grab from that, let's grab some of this. Can't believe I forgot to fill up my exosuit. That should be more than enough. Actually, why don't I just put this on the freighter where I can grab it from wherever. That's where all the carbon is. There we go. We should have more than enough now. Let's try this again. Build. Tech. We want that. Do we want a color? It doesn't really matter. Let's just pick our base color. Pipes don't take color that well. It's one little connection point at the tip that will show you what the color is. Don't know if you can see it in here. I've picked gray, so it's probably not going to show up well, especially not while we're still highlighted with a green placement icon, or color, shader, whatever you call it. Good enough. Next, we haven't even got to the stairs yet. Can you see them from here? Well, you can see those ones. Oh yeah, no, I see them. Okay. Hard to see stairs from the underside. You know what? You know what? I just saw a pipe, an old pipe. That might be bad. Let's connect that there. I don't like that I saw that pipe there. It does not fill me with a lot of confidence. Means I forgot to delete a connection from before, from long ago, before 4 times. Alright, well, let's continue on. Hopefully that doesn't mess stuff up. No, I would like to be able to see these pipes in case I do need to delete them. I should stop trying to hide them completely under the ground everywhere. If I didn't get stuck on that one though, that would be nice. I can stretch these a bit further than one every light pole. Okay, little guy. So let's stretch this to this light pole. Alright, next. Now we're starting to get to the hill. We're at the very base of the peak on this side. Let's see where the stairs start now. That was a bad bounce. There we go, that's better. Alright, we'll connect you to here. I want to make more connections at the base of the hill because that makes for a smoother angle up the hill, I think. Connect you to the light, though. I could put you in that little valley there. No, let's actually put you in that little valley so you don't draw up through the light. Okay, time to use the jetpack. Can I get there in one jetpack? No, probably not. Not unless I get close to the cliff. I did it. Okay. Okay. Now, where is my connection point? Did I have one down here? I don't think so. These ones right there. I've colored the staircases with the black instead of the white. When I get there, I should know. Be careful not to do too much running because I don't want to run right off the edge, especially while I'm in build camera. Oh, there it is there. We're a story or two away. Okay, yeah, see it turned black there, so I should be paying attention. It's probably right on this staircase right here, since these are all black. Yeah, it's right beside me. But I want to get above it to place this, so I can put it right on the top of this thing. Like that. Now we connect it to the next one. That should also have a connection label of black staircases and black floor panels to let us know when we get there. And I said I would not run, but I'm going to run. I'll just stop when I get to each straight away. Basically, all I did was 2 floor panels and 3 stairs. 2 floor panels and 3 stairs, all the way up. Sometimes I went inwards, sometimes I went outwards, just to keep a specific distance away from the edge so I could see it. Okay, black stairs, we're here. There it is. Connected to this endpoint, and I believe the next one is at the top. Yeah, we're almost at the top already. That was an easy one. This is a pretty good method. But yeah, I am lazy, and it does take a while to set stuff like this up. I think in the future, maybe I'm just going to ignore my brain when it tells me that, hey, look, a giant spire, you should build a base at the top of it because that'd be cool. Because I think that's the lazy way to go, is to just not pay attention when your brain tells you to do something silly. Nah, it's enjoyable. I'm really enjoying the base up here. It's a lot of work apparently, but we'll have to deal with that because we didn't want to deal with the brain pestering us with desires to build on a spire. Oof, I thought it disappeared for a second, the pipe. I'm like, no! Okay, so this is going to be the tricky part because I can't see on top of this thing. So what I might do, I mean, I could just, no, I can't. I gotta get on top. All right, well, let's go upstairs then. Hopefully it connects that long. No, we're still not above it. This is the direction it's coming from, right? Yeah, okay, those are the correct stairs. Can I see it from here? Look at angles. All right, let's go all the way up to the landing pad then. Where is this thing? There it is. Perfect. So that was a lot of work to connect it to there, especially just to jump off. Oh, well, we can see my little abode that I've also added to the base, but let's connect this without messing up, hopefully this time. There we go. That's where we come in at, and where are, there you are. Sure. Okay, you're connected. Great. Let's see if you work. That's the important part. Alright, so cobalt, this should be nitrogen. You're still working, that's good. Yes, okay. Oxygen, do you work? Oh, you do. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, great. Let's go quickly hook up the cobalt. Which one should we take? We should take this landing pad here, because that should be facing the cobalt direction when the ship takes off. Let's grab nav data that we just used. Nope, condensed carbon. Oh well. Okay, and now this one is like right at the base. We really could have just jumped right off of this thing. Oh, that's sort of neat, eh? All those stairs going by as the ship goes past them. Alright, come on, land anywhere around here, buddy. Landing area is not clear. What are you talking about? Look at all this clear area. I should have just jumped off. Oh well. Live and learn. That's why I took the ship down, though, so I wouldn't die and learn. Dying and learn is really unfortunate in permadeath. Oh, that's something else I didn't do, is pick this thing up. Okay, let's get away from that thing, because that's really annoying to have the thumping there, and I should be able to connect that line from the staircase base here. Yeah, I can see it from here. Alright. Oh, wait, no. Gotta go into build menu. Not in the build camera, though, because we need it to follow us all the way up the stairs. Right. Industrial. Still on gray and red. Snap point. Okay. Now, I'm going to put it... Whoops. Didn't need to jump all the way in here. I'm going to put it down in here like I did last time anyway. Sure. Right at that bush. Okay. Boom. There we go. Up the stairs we go. Paying attention which way the stairs turn at the top of each one, because you wouldn't want to walk right off the edge. Although we're not at a lethal distance right here, but in a couple of stories we might be. Permadeath is very unforgiving. How far do we... I can't see. The stairs are in the way on this side. Okay. We can see the the nitrogen line over there connecting up, so we know that it's probably going to be around there. So a couple of stories more. Getting pretty close to the cliff face here. I'm probably going to have to turn outwards. Oh, here we are. Black. Good angle on this would be, yeah, we're good here. That'll do. Next, I think on this one, the next one is at the top. I think. But we'll find out. If any more of these floor panels or stairs turn black, that's when we'll know to stop and take a look. If they turn wooden or metal, that's because I was running out of materials when I first started building these. Didn't really anticipate how much ferrite dust and pure ferrite these would take. And I'm like, oh, I'll just use carbon, and I ran into that real quick too. I'm like, oh, it also takes pure ferrite and carbon to build stairs. So I just decided to stick with the ferrite dust. One thing I am sort of keeping an eye on, besides making sure that I don't fall and looking out for black colored stair panels, is that oh yeah, you see we're at the woods, we're almost at the top, is that this is not turning purple or red in placement. See, red over there means I can't place it, green means I can, purple means I'm out of range. And out of range would be very bad because they do not have another connection point on here until the very top. But you can walk as long as you don't turn off of the supply pipe. As long as I don't leave build menu, I can walk past things, past the purple range. If this goes purple when I go walk upstairs to connect this, I can not worry about that. I don't have to worry about it going purple. We're still green up here. Still green here. I don't want to connect it here. But if I was at purple here, I could still connect it somewhere where it turns green. How can I see this best? Okay. Maybe from here. Yeah. I don't like that it's going through the floor panel there. That worries me a teeny bit, but I don't think supply pipes will delete when floor panels get deleted. Let's make sure you're working. I like the sign of that. That's a good sign. Okay. 2,000 of 12,000. Awesome. Make sure these are still working as well. Nothing is conflicting. Well, this is working swimmingly. I am really enjoying that these work now. None are conflicting with each other this time. That's great. I don't know what happened with the smaller base, basic base that I had set up. Okay. So here's the sort of much more challenging part of this method is, let's send you away somewhere. Only got one spot on the freight array. How much of this can you hold? Oh no. Oh no, this is a very challenging part. Okay, let's summon the fighter in so that it can hold some stuff. I think you've got some slots available because we put everything on the freighter, right? Yeah, lots of room. Oh, phew. Because we don't have enough room to hold any of this. Like, it takes so much materials to build staircases that tall. Trust me. You have no idea unless you've tried it. KJ knows. And I guess on normal mode it wouldn't, I mean it still takes the same amount of materials to build on normal, but it's not the same number of slots at all. Alright, should I delete this from up here? I don't think I'm going to be able to delete it all from up here. Okay, the pipe didn't disappear, that's awesome. Let's get our pieces back. I probably should not stand on the edge here. Let's go into build camera and do this. Let's do this the safe way. Yeah, I'm not going to have the range to delete everything from here, I don't think. We'll see. But I can just go crazy deleting stuff as long as I'm pointed away from where this pipe connects. So when I'm deleting those pieces down there, I should be a bit more careful. But this, I can just go crazy, deleting whatever I want. Actually, deleting that wood means what I should do now is double check to see where it went in my inventory and free up some slots. Let's send some of this stuff. High capacity holds some. 20 is not a lot. Where can I put this for now? The freighter has a slot for carbon. Okay. And the starship will hold the rest. We're going to focus mostly on ferrite dust in the starship because it's a lot less pure ferrite per piece than it is ferrite dust. Okay, so because I'm already sort of out of range of these, I'm going to go start deleting these ones from up here. Then I'm going to go about halfway down and delete the rest. How does that sound? Okay, and what I should really do before I do any of this stuff, any deleting at all, just because I don't want to mess anything up, so I'm gonna do it. Let's make a save. Actually, you know what I should do? Yeah, even though I'm gonna have to go and do this again later, let's show off this little room I've put down here around the base computer. I've moved the ladder to this side of that scaffolding because the base was getting in the way here. Got a little bit of a room down here for, I don't have a bed yet. I don't have beds. So I put in a bench with a heater beside it. Sleeping area if you need it, beside a large refiner and some medium refiners and a food processor. And I put a little ladder in, but I've put it in backwards. So if you actually use this, you'll climb up the outside of the building. Watch. Oop. Can't even. Then you just fall down the front. Anyway, this is the save that I was going to make. This also saves your game, but it uploads the base, so if you make any mistakes, they're uploaded. Alright, where are you guys at? Is this the side? Yeah, that's the side. Let's back away from the edge just a bit. Build camera. Delete. I'm gonna have to check the inventory in a minute because it's probably filling up pretty quick. Let's zoom down here a bit more. How far can we go down? That's about it. All right, so we have to be careful with that pipe. Can't delete that far. Okay. Oh yeah, right through the stairs, eh? Okay. Well, everything should be clear of the... Nope, can't delete that. I bet maybe if I just scooch down a bit, I can. There we go. Got 2 extra pieces by scooching. How many pieces can I get on this side? Oh, lots. Let's move over here a bit. Don't want to delete the line, but I do want to delete as many pieces as I can reach. Okay, that's about it. So I think we are going to do the slightly dangerous thing and do a jump. Whee! We've got lots of jetpack, and see, this is why this is a bit safer than going upwards, because you don't use any jetpack while you're falling, right? And if you don't use your rocket boots and just jump right off the edge. All right, I think I wanted to land on this thing anyway, but I think I'm fairly secure here. Build camera. Okay, let's find an angle where we're not going to delete the wire. A little bit careful anyway. Don't know how close you are. And sometimes when you delete, even if I'm not pointed at the wire here, if I delete this piece, I got to see what's highlighted. Sometimes the wire will highlight for no reason, even though you're not pointed at it. So you don't want to just randomly click. Got to make sure that you're nowhere near. Oh, couldn't even see those stairs. Neat. Yeah, that's the problem I thought we might face. Okay, and I can't send stuff to the ship from here. How much can the freighter hold of what? The storage containers can hold stuff. Lots of stuff. Freighter can hold 3 pure ferrite. The high capacity can hold 53. Let's send it all to the storage for now. We'll have to deal with this later. What a terrible thing to have to deal with. Too much stuff. Eventually this will get used. Eventually this will be turned into metal plating or a base. But for now, we need the space. Okay, that should be good. Alright, where are we? Almost done with these stairs. Almost done. Let's get rid of these close ones first. Close to the wire, I mean. Did that repair the terrain there where it went through? Not fully. Okay, well, we're done getting these, so let's hop down to that spot where it didn't repair the terrain fully. And do it manually. Show me what gun I'm on, please. Come on, do I have to point away from the cliff to get a gun to point out? There we go. Terrain manipulator. Restore. Get that size back up. There we go. Nicely restored. Not seeing any other glow spots over here. Okay. Let's go back into camera mode. See what we can reach over here. No, let's head further over first of all. Get closer to the stairs. That'll help. Okay, and let's change our weapon away from terrain manipulator. Now let's go into build mode. And now let's delete these stairs. Now at this angle, I want to make sure I don't delete a landing pad or a biodome. That would be a tragedy. Getting them back in would be possible, but annoying. I would not want to have to do it. Let's put it that way. Now, am I going to have the inventory space to hold all of this stuff? I think this staircase was actually a bit bigger, and I'm still holding some of the stuff from the second half of that last staircase. I also got to be careful at this angle. Oh, we're almost at the bottom. Okay, great. Almost got it all. I'm gonna be one slot short probably. Ah, not. That's great. We held it all. Okay. Now a little bit annoying is that getting your ship to land down here can be a challenge. So let's go somewhere to the flat land. Summon that ship in. So I've got to put paraffinium in. That's the last thing to do down here at this base, and then this base is pretty much done. I still have to go, whoops, I have to harvest some salvage data so that I can buy the blueprint for beds, and I can put a bed in at this base, but production-wise, it's working. The base is done. Well, pretty much. Paraffinium, and we're done. I'm gonna go right through the landing pad, aren't I? Yep. All right. Let's just double check, make sure everything's still working. Cobalt is flowing, yeah. Nitrogen, yeah. And oxygen. Yeah, excellent. That's great. Having a supply of oxygen is super helpful. That's going to make all of the gases be able to be expanded if I need to. I can expand lots of stuff with oxygen. All right, so that's the base for today. That's how we're going to do that extension line for all of the paraffinium as well. And thanks to KJ for the idea. It was definitely a lot less nightmare-inducing, stress-inducing. Thank you very much, KJ. Till next time, everyone. Have a good time.